Okay, y'all. Yeah. Don't need to do that whole bush bag thing because I'm not showing my face in this video. I got my eyebrows microbladed and now the scabs are coming off my eyebrows. They look ridiculous. They crazy looking. And people already be coming on my shit to argue with me and blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm not gonna come on here looking crazy and hit. So that's that. Episode starts off. They over at the restaurant. What is it called? The OLG, Old Lady Gang. And they're talking about this tasting they're supposed to be having for family and friends. And basically, yeah, it's coming along, I guess, nicely for the most part. Except Todd is trying to get some damn orange chairs, and she wants the color scheme to be yellow. So she's like, what the fuck is up with these orange chairs? Like, this is nonsense. And then other motherfuckers is asking, okay, for the wait staff, like, what color is the uniform? Should it be this? He'd be like, just put it on my list of things to do because I'm going to handle it. I don't need y'all help. And everybody's like, yeah, he basically taking on too much responsibility because he acting like a control freak. But yeah, he gotta be the one to okay everything. What are you whining for? Oh, my dog. Anyway, I guess Kenya and Sheree are like friends now. They getting along since Kenya came and hugged up Sheree when she was crying in the car over Bob for gas. She told her Kenya that she's done with Bob. Oh well, Kenya did a pop up over at Sheree house. Okay, like they like supposedly close like that. Yeah, she's done with Bob. That just that solidified it. That whole time that they spent together. And she like, what about you and Matt? And she was like, yeah, we done too. Basically, I mean, why can't things align? When I have my beautiful home and everything is going good, then the man thing ain't going good. When the man thing going good, everything else going bad. So, yeah. She was like, well, I just, I can't sit around and wait for Matt to mature into this relationship. Essentially, what's her name? Sheree is moving in a few days. And what you call is asking her, so when are you moving into this motherfucking house? Because there's all kind of construction going on. And she was like, oh, I'm moving in a few days. She was like, all this shit going on, is it even going to be done? She's like, oh, what shit? She was like, it's just like 10 trucks here. And it was. I mean, heavy construction to my wood trucks. But I guess it was just the outside, like the landscaping is all I really saw being done at that point. Yeah, so it's going to be done. And she invited her to her housewarming because, Kenya invited her to hers. And she was like, okay. First of all, y'all bitches need to check y'all gag reflexes at the door. So apparently we're going to gag. And fucking shady ass Kenya is like, can I bring a date? My inspector, my building inspector friend? Like, no bitch. No plus ones. Just you. She was like, should I wear a hard hat? I'm like, no, you ain't gonna need no hard hat. She's like, some motherfuckers are so shady. I'm like, I think we already knew that about Kenya. Everybody know that about Kenya. Alright, Peter is coming to the opening. So Todd come and pick him up, I guess from the airport or whatever. And he's telling him that Apollo supposed to call today. So lo and behold, Apollo calls while they're in the truck. And he said he wishes that he was there. But since he can't come to the opening, he's going to send his girl, for support. They're like, what? How you get a girl in prison? Like, who the fuck is she? The prison guard? Like, how you meeting women there? And they were like, Todd, like, is she cute? He was like, she better than cute. She more than cute. Sometimes you got to upgrade. See, that was disrespectful right there. And he was like, do y'all ever get to see my kids? And they like, no. Cause Candy and Phaedra don't fuck with each other like that. And Peter's like, no, we don't never see your kids. Then Apollo goes on to fucking say that, well, Phaedra had been telling him that she put the divorce on hold. And that she didn't even know if she wanted to get a divorce. But then he get, hit with the papers that the divorce filings are proceeding. It was like, oh, so she tried to trick you? Like, oh, she plays so holier than thou and all of that. But then, she lying and, doing all kind of backroom deals. I mean, I'm not bothered by her either lying or not lying or whatever the fuck is going on. Divorce, it's kind of brutal. I mean, and he's in prison. So what? I don't know what it is he expects from her. Uh, well, she got to be, telling him all her business and all about her life and what she doing every step of the way, and he done moved on. Child, please. Anyway, he was like, basically, it's looking like they're gonna try to rule in her favor, and I'm trying to fight that. Of course, they're gonna rule in her favor. She's an attorney. You are a jailbird. You're in prison. Who rules? Why would you think you would have won this from prison? Boy. Anyway, let me see. Yeah, I'm confused about exactly what it is that he's holding on to for the marriage, anyway. He already got another girlfriend. Like, why you want to be married and have a girlfriend? Like, why would you be fighting the divorce? It don't make no sense. So, like I said, Peter called her a con artist. And Todd is like, well, what exactly is it you want? The same shit I just asked. He was like, I want what's rightfully mine. So basically, he don't have to come home to nothing. He was like, I mean, I'm wondering, did she ever even love me in the first place? Because you don't treat nobody that you love like this. I'm like, the way you treated her. And still, you just finished basically calling her ugly minutes ago. And you cheating, you were still married, you got another girlfriend. Like, I don't know what planet he think that he was a good husband, but yeah, he need to give that up. Boy. Alright. Cynthia, her divorce is final, alright? So she's talking to Noelle, and Noelle's like, how you feel? And she was like, I know it's right, but I was feeling emotional, filling out the papers and all of that. At the same time, Peter, well, not at the same time, whatever. Peter is in a car, and he got a driver driving past the house that they had together. And he getting all sentimental and emotional because he's basically like, he didn't really want a divorce. And he was still on the train when she got off. And, it's not, he wanted to stay there, like, for a really long time. He wanted their marriage to really work out. So he's looking pretty emotional, too. I think I saw some water in his eye, but, who can tell? Kenya calls, and Cynthia tells her that the divorce is final. But she don't want to announce it at the OLG opening because she, want the attention to be where it's supposed to be, like, not on her. It was like, well, how's it going to be being around him now that the divorce is final? And she was like, well, I guess I'm going to see there because he's invited. I mean, if he's fine and cool, then I'm going to be cool. If he is, weird or awkward, then I guess it'll be awkward because, she basically just going to follow suit. Well, shit, I guess you have to. If something is awkward, you can't make it unawkward. Yeah, so what's her name? Kenya is, happy for her and all of this. And she was like, you know what? Phaedra is wrong about you, Kenya. You're not a trifling friend. I love you. I love you. It's like, yes, you are a trifling. Ugh. Well, I don't know if she ain't even friends with the people that she being trifling to. And I guess, I don't know if she was close back in the day when she was doing whatever, calling Apollo or whatever. So I don't know if she even maybe didn't consider Phaedra to be her friend back then, but whatever. The restaurant is not ready. Todd is tripping about controlling every damn thing. And Candy don't think it's gonna be ready. She was like, so when they cleaning this motherfucker up? Because it looked dirty as fuck. Like tonight at 8 o'clock. She's like, oh my god. So basically she's not gonna get to, see things because things gonna be going on too late. The CO was not there for the soda. And she asked him to cook. Like, will you even be able to cook? And he was like, yeah, all the cooking shit is ready. It was fine. The food is going to be the least of your worries. And then Todd, super sensitive ass, is like, what you mean by that? Like, oh yeah, you could cook, but everybody else is looking crazy and fucked up, not doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing. I'm like, did he say that? The fuck is wrong with... Yeah, he needs some sleep. Todd needs some sleep. He needs some rest. And Candy's like, y'all, could y'all excuse me so I can talk to this motherfucker real quick? So she was like, this whole shit look crazy. How far over the budget are we? And he was like, we over like $100,000. She was like, well, it looked fucked up right now, and I need it to be all the way together for when these people come. Because we already see how they rip each other apart over houses, like Kenya and Sheree, with their long gone feud about, whatever. So we can't give these bitches nothing to talk about. So this shit needs to be all the way done. And Todd is like, look, it's gonna be fine. I mean, I'll stay 24 hours if I have to, but everything is gonna get done, and I'm gonna be the one that's gonna do it. So, he want her to basically leave and go home. He's making it seem like she's stressing him out, fucking with his vision or whatever. So, but I'm like, ain't it her motherfucking money? Fuck you mean you want me to go home, boy? All right, Sheree is moving out of the condo and into the house, so she's packing up with the kids. And she's telling them, yes, and I did this all by myself. After she got kicked out of the house or whatever, they moved into this small condo. Shit, I wish I could move into a small condo. Where does bitch get money from? Anyway, I know it ain't from the t-shirt sales. She was like, well, yeah, I just want y'all to know I did this all by myself, and this just goes to prove that you don't need nobody. And Cairo like, oh, I'm so proud of you, Mom. And she was all gassed up. Girl, people get houses and apartments all the time by themselves. But, I mean, it's still something to be proud of, no matter who it is. But, okay. You can be extra proud. They kids look like Bob. I mean, granted, not as wet as Bob. And don't have man boobs like Bob. But, well, I don't know. Maybe the girl got boobs like Bob. But, yeah. They're very Bobish in the face. Alright, so now they're at the opening. The restaurant looks really, really nice. The old ladies, the aunties and shit, Aunt Bertha, and then the other one, I can't remember her name. They came in, they was gassed up about their pictures being all over. Like, oh my God, that's my picture, that's me, and that's me. Yeah, so the drinks there are named after them and everything. So Cynthia's there, Sheree's there. Basically everybody came except for Porsha and Phaedra. Mama Joyce ain't there, so apparently she like to be fashionably late, and they act like she is always late for every damn thing. The aunts are really, really impressed, and they're happy with Todd. But she, what are the one with the short hair, not Bertha, the other aunt, I don't know her name. She was like, yeah, go change your clothes and get cleaned up, and then come hug me around my neck. I'm like, I mean, where else do people hug? Around the waist? I don't know. I thought it was an odd specification. And the other aunt was like, yeah, he did a good job cleaning up and everything. I thought he was a damn janitor sweeping the steps when I came. So, whatever. Mama Joyce finally fucking is coming, and they were like, okay, the queen is here. Let's all yell surprise, act like it's a surprise party for her. So, yeah, they did. She jumped back. Mama Joyce is cute. Okay? I'm like, work, bitch. They was like, apparently you didn't get the memo. Like, what memo? That you was supposed to wear, what was it, a white shirt and black pants or something? She's like, no, I didn't know. They're like, bitch, yes, you did. Motherfucking Beyonce ass. So, yeah, she came up in there to fucking floss on them bitches. She had on her motherfucking heels. Got her wig cut into layers. I'm like, okay, work, Miss Joyce. Miss Joyce. No, I really did think that she looked cute. Yeah, so they calling her Beyonce because that's the same shit they were saying about them pictures when they were putting the pictures of the old ladies on the wall. They were like, well, the walls are uneven, so the walls that are sticking out further, whoever's picture on there, they're gonna feel like you try to give that person extra attention. So you gotta watch where you putting these pictures. Don't nobody want to get outshined. So they sisters, apparently they be beefing and getting jealous of each other. Alright, Porsha walking around her house with that onesie on that say motherfucking frick. And she's throwing like a little get together just for her and Phaedra. Basically for them to just, do this whole girl thing, right? Because, what's her name? Phaedra's parents, they came into town and they took the kids to give her a break because, she's a single parent, so she never gets a break from the kids. And it's her birthday, so she get to go party with Porsha. Porsha got her ass a onesie too, so her shit say frack. Yeah, and they're, like I said, having a little thing, but it's supposed to be kind of almost the same shit Kenya was doing. It's a divorce party, but they're just not calling it a divorce party. So she was like, I'm just not it's about the divorce, but it's not a divorce party. It's really just because, she's a fly ass bitch, and that's what we're gonna be celebrating. So whatever the hell you want to call it, yeah. Celebrating her new life that she gonna start and dating and all of that kind of shit. And Phaedra is cool with this because it's Porsha, and she's like, she trusts Porsha, she trusts Porsha's motives, and she don't think it's no shady shit like when it was Kenya, because they said that Porsha actually loves her, and she don't even mind that Porsha would give her a little update to her look, because if Porsha says it and she cares about her, then it's probably true. All right, so Porsha pulled out all these wigs, and she got her back there slapping these damn wigs on. I like the first one, actually, kind of. The second one, ridiculous. The third one, that shit was hot. I was like, well, that is nice. That is really fucking cute. So, she's telling her that she want her to spend the night. And she was like, well, I can't. I don't have no clean panties. And she was like, oh, I got some they new. I'm wondering what she need drawers for. I mean, spend the night until sleeping. Where your drawers gonna be? The ones that you're wearing now, where they gonna be at? And what's supposed to be happening to them that you're gonna require the need to take them off before you get home? Yeah, unless she is, they drinking, so I know she ain't going directly to work from there. So I don't understand the need for drawers. She just didn't want to spend a motherfucking night, but Porsha shut that shit down. Like, nah, I got drawers for you, girl. They being silly and all of this stuff, and Porsha talking about, well, the other girls, please, oh, they are so dull and dry and boring. She's like, yeah, me and Phaedra keep it moist. That shit was stupid. Y'all keep it moist? Okay. After Phaedra got on that third wig, then she really souped up, like, oh shit, okay, I might really be able to wear this shit on the date. Alright? So they dressed her up in this tight ass titty showing dress, and they basically playing dress up as grown ass women, and I don't blame them, because fuck it, that shit is fun for all ages, damn it. I don't give a damn. Yeah, and Phaedra had a wardrobe malfunction. I'm like, girl, I know you see your titty, the one on the left side, bulging the hell out. Well, actually it's her right side, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Alright. At the old lady gang party, everybody is invited to go downstairs, and that's like the show area with the stage and all of that. And Peter is basically giving Cynthia ass the cold ass shoulder. I mean, cold as hell. She was like, hey, and he was like, hey, and kept it moving. She's like, damn, I expected more love than that. So Candy thanks Todd for all of his hard work. She up on the stage, and he like, well, it ain't gonna be, all the way right until you sing for us. So she started singing some damn song that apparently was her song, that had something to do with the sign on the wall about being above the haters. I ain't never heard it. Yeah, but she's saying, woo, this song is just as relevant today as it was back then. Yeah, I guess it would be. It's kind of talking about an age-old problem. And at the end of all of this shit, she like, well, Porsha wishes that she could do what it is that I do. I'm like, I don't know if she does. I don't really see Porsha being that pressed to be like Candy. Like, I'm like, okay. Well, whatever you gotta tell yourself, girl. Yeah. So people are asking, and they're like, where's Porsha Phaedra? She was like, well, I didn't invite Porsha, and I did invite Phaedra, but she never got back to me, so I'm guessing she didn't, show up. Phaedra said that she appreciates the invite, but basically it's her birthday, and she want to be around, positivity and people that like her, and just have, like, regular fun. And basically, face it, her and Candy are not friends. Todd is thanking Peter for coming, and Peter's sitting there telling him, like, man, it's a building opening up down the street, like, your business is gonna be booming. And just when he's saying that, some bitch walk in. My husband's like, well, she look like a white lady to me. Like, she looks Spanish or mixed, I don't know what the hell. I like, she definitely ain't white. But she come in and she like, are you Todd? And he looking like, who the fuck are you, bitch? Don't come up in this motherfucker trying to fuck up my match. Yeah, I'm Todd. She was like, oh yeah, I'm Apollo's girlfriend. Now, don't get me the line, because I didn't even write that little whole name down. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what her name is. And he did say it, and I saw that, and I was like, who the fuck is that? So apparently I missed it altogether. I wasn't paying it no attention. I'm trying to figure out her race, right? So Todd is like, oh shit. He didn't think that she was gonna come, and now he feel fucking awkward. And he like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this girl? Because he don't really, based on the shadiness of their relationship, he don't really know if he want the girls to meet her anyway. So he like, oh, okay, well, so y'all together, y'all in love. How did y'all meet? Because I kind of missed the story or whatever. She was like, well, we found love. Okay, that's what happened. You lying ass trick. Yeah, you sure you did. You found somebody else's husband is what you found. Anyway, he goes and to downstairs. I mean, like, to introduce her to everybody else. All the girls, they all like in a room in the back, because Mama Joyce was standing there with her little nosy ass when he was closing the door in her face. And he was like, I got somebody I want y'all to meet. And everybody just looking like, okay, who is this? Okay. And he was like, well, this is Miss Nida. And everybody is giving the blank stare. Yeah, well, soon to be. And it is awkward as fuck. Oh my God. So everybody just sitting there kind of dumbfounded, nothing to say, except Candy. Candy feel like she got a lot of shit to say. I mean, she looked like she got a lot of shit to say. And Kenya, petty ass, is excited because she was like, yes. So she was like, well, you thought that I was the problem with your marriage, but introducing the side chick, okay? So this was supposedly Phaedra's real problem. And the girl is saying, well, Apollo said that y'all supported him. Y'all been very supportive. And Candy like, yeah, we've been supporting him or whatever. She was like, so I'm here, as an extension of him. Bitch, ain't nobody asked for no extensions. They got enough weave. Alright? But yeah, Candy is, she ain't going for it. Candy said, now look at this bullshit. Now Phaedra is gonna swear up and down that I'm in cahoots with this motherfucking girl, even though I don't know her, I didn't invite her. This looks messy. So she was like, yeah, well, we basically knew each other for 4 years, me and Apollo. And they're like, well, when did you stop being just friends with Apollo? Like, was that before or after he went to jail? And she like, well, wifey wasn't around. I mean, I was there more than her. She could have been there. She could have been here. She was like, she only visited like twice in 2 years. Yeah, because she lived somewhere else and they're going through a divorce and she don't like him and they're not friends and all of that. They already talking on the phone shit. Peter is like, this is some bullshit. So he about ready to leave, and Cynthia is thirsty as hell now that he not paying her no attention. But you know what? It's the day that they actually are divorced. So he feeling some type of way. I don't think he gonna treat her like that forever or other times when he see her after, the feelings die down. But today he in his feelings. So he gave her a hug, but it was still awkward as fuck. Alright. Then Apollo calls while they're there. And Candy is not with the bullshit. So he was like, oh, my girl there. Hey, y'all. I told her I love y'all and blah, blah, blah. And, yeah. It's like, oh, so how y'all feeling? And Todd's like, well, Candy making all kind of faces, so she ain't happy. She was like, you know what? I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I really thought you was a nice guy, Apollo. And, being friends with you has messed up my friendship with Phaedra. But still, meeting your girlfriend at this thing, like, this is weird. This is fucked up. Like, she could have been here. Like, I invited her. She was like, meeting your girlfriend like this. Like, I don't even though you're a nice chick. Like, this, look, y'all just got divorced. And yeah, meeting this girl, I mean, it's gonna make me look messy. It's just gonna start a whole bunch of damn drama. And he had to already motherfucking know that. And he was like, well, look, I don't care about y'all's relationship. That's my baby, and I just wanted y'all to know. Yeah, treat her nice. That's my girl. And he was like, well, we almost divorced anyway. And they like, well, she said she already divorced from you. And he was like, no, we got a litigation meeting coming up in some days. And Cynthia was like, well, she told me that the shit was finalized. But she lied to me at first. But she didn't really lie to well, she didn't tell them shit. Porsha is the one that spilled the beans. So she didn't lie to none of them because she didn't tell them. Somebody else told them. So if she is lying, she just lied to Porsha. And she's like, well, okay. Well, let's say our I love yous and all of this. And he hanging up. And she was like, I love you, baby, and I'll see you on Monday. Everybody is just Candy making the most faces. At this same time, Porsha and Phaedra are talking about, how she's going to be relating with Apollo. She's like, well, basically, we're going to co-parent. And Portia's like, well, what if he be having your kid around other people? And she was like, well, I'm just going to hope that he is going to be an adult and respectful of the children. So if you respect the kids, you're not going to just have them around just any damn body doing whatever the hell. So it's going to be, hopefully he has them around people who, are morally sound people. Now, the funny thing is, Candy seems to be still morally sound, right? Towards Phaedra. Like, she didn't like this shit with this girl coming over here. And I don't think it was just because Phaedra might have showed up because she invited her. But because, first of all, she married. So she thinking this is some shady shit. And most married people don't like to see other married women getting fucked over. Especially having to talk to this bitch and listen to her reasoning for doing it and all of this and all of that. So, yeah, Apollo is childish. And I could see him having her baby around all kind of hoes. All kind of hoes. I could see him coming out and being a pimp and throwing exclusive hoe parties with a whole bunch of hoes. But anyway, after she tell him I love you and all this, she was like, well, you know what? It was a pleasure, ladies. Candy just rolled her eyes and turned her head in the other direction. She is not here for this bitch. All right? Okay. And that is the end of the episode. So, can I even remember what the hell is supposed to be happening next episode? I do not think that I can. But I guess we'll talk about it next week. So, if you agree with, I don't know, whatever little rantings I had going on throughout this video, let me know in the comments. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. And until the next time, I'll talk to y'all later.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my previous video. I also have a beauty and lifestyle channel you can check out. Or swing by my fitness channel for a free workout. Don't forget to subscribe.